Welcome to the gray area, where we search for common ground. Today, I'm going to be talking about finding common ground with dogs. But before we jump in, I would like to do a land acknowledgement.
I'm filming on Treaty 6 territory, home of the First Nations, Métis, and Inuit peoples. I recognize this land as the place of their history, languages, and ceremonies.
Let's begin with a scenario. Someone close to you just got a new dog, someone you want to build a connection with. But there's something wrong. They bark at you, they avoid you, or they just ignore you. Now, if any of this sounds familiar to you, well then, you found the right video. While there are countless personality tests to determine what breed best suits you, it is important to note that while a breed does have specific traits that are connected with it, the dog itself is still an individual and they're unique. And so while the owner may have looked into how this breed best suits their lifestyle, it is important to note that each dog is different. So this leads into our first point, acceptance.
I have been babysitting my sister's puppy, Piper. Piper truly disliked me at first, yet she was always so loving around her owners, and still is. Acceptance means understanding what a particular breed is commonly capable of, while remembering that each dog is unique. Piper will always be fonder of her owners, but that doesn't mean she'll forever dislike me. However, there are other factors which influence how a dog will react to a stranger.
I Speak Dog defines reactivity as the way a dog responds to a person, another dog, or an object. And the American Kennel Club associates reactivity with a multitude of things. It could be a lack of socialization, a frightening experience, genetics, or beyond. I Speak Dog breaks reactivity into two categories: barrier frustration and fear-based reactivity. Fear-based reactivity is due to fear. A dog is scared of something and they can't escape. This is shown through raised hackles, flattened ears, hard eyes, growling, snarling. These reactions are due to the fear, and if a dog is fear reactive, or you fear a dog maybe, then it is very much wise to involve a trainer. This way you'll be able to understand the underlying cause for this fear and learn how you can best react and respond to this dog.
Piper is fear reactive. Right now, she's in training to help with this reactivity, but many of the trainers have been telling my sister, Piper's owner, that regardless of training, Piper could still react one day. My personal feelings aside, my sister wants to have kids in the near future. In her eyes, the possibility of Piper hurting her own child outweighs keeping Piper. This ties into acceptance. If the dog you wish to get close to is fear reactive, are you willing to put in the time with the owners to become someone the dog trusts?
While you should accept that a dog may not see you as the favorite, you must also recognize that isn't the goal. The goal isn't to be the favorite. The goal is to be someone the dog's comfortable around, someone the dog might want to spend time with. And this takes perseverance.
In my earlier scenario, where I said that the dog avoids you or barks at you, it's important to look at the larger scene. Are you approaching the dog instead of letting it approach you? They should be the ones approaching you. Perseverance does not mean constantly forcing a stressed dog into dealing with you. Perseverance means giving a dog the opportunity to get close to you if they want to.
According to the Nest, bonding with a dog can take 2 days or 2 months. This all depends on the specific dog and the specific situation. Regardless, time is very key in building a bond with a dog.
As I was her babysitter, Piper had to see me 5 days out of the week. Eventually, Piper started climbing onto the couch to sit with me, and now she'll come up to me and start smacking my leg with toys until I play with her. Some bonding activities with dogs include feeding them, training them, and playing with them. Spending time can even be as simple as staying in the same room as them, and you have to be willing to spend time with the dog for a proper bond to form.
Remember that each dog is unique, and just because you've had a particular experience with another dog in the past doesn't mean you'll have the same experience with this one. And of course, when you need tips, you can always ask the owner to see what activities the dog likes most so you can partake in them and create that bond.
Thank you all for watching my video. Have an amazing day.